Good evening, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're all you've now finished work and you're off on Friday now. The weekend starts now, guys. Um, Doing a quick video today about my predictions for the Premier League table, and it'll be good to come back to this in 12 months' time to see how I got on, if my predictions were right. Let's see if I know balls, as the kids like to say. But before that, guys, a quick 15-second video, and I will be there with you. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, guys. See you in 15.
What a fantastic run! He scored! Amazing goal by Ricky Villa. The big man from Argentina went round 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back, everybody. Now we have got a tier maker, and we are going to predict the Premier League table for 23-24 season. Let's start. I'm going to go from bottom to top and work my way up. And in last place, I'm predicting Wolverhampton Wanderers to finish bottom of the league. I think they've just sacked, well, they didn't sack, Lopetegui's walked away. They're in absolute turmoil. They're losing player after player. They haven't recruited very well. I think Wolves are going to be really, really in trouble this season. And I think they're going to finish bottom of the league. In 19th, I'm going to go with, it's between two teams, really. But I'm going to say it's going to be Luton Town finishing 19th. Luton Town will finish 19th. I think they're going to have one of those seasons it's going to be a little bit tough for them. It's going to be very, very hard. I think they've recruited some good players, but I don't think they've recruited enough at the moment. So my 19th team is going to be Luton Town. But I hope I'm wrong, and I hope they stay up, because good luck to them. I hope they do well. Now, my team that's going to finish 18th is between two teams, and it could be either one of them, is my opinion. And I'm going to go with, it's going to be Sheffield United. Sheffield United are going to get relegated this season, in my opinion. I just think that then they're just at that stage now where, again, I don't know if their recruitment's good enough at the moment to keep them in the league. But again, I like it when teams stay up. I do like when teams stay up. So hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm going Sheffield United to finish 18th in the league. Now, the team that I thought would finish 18th with Sheffield United, I think it'll be very close, is going to be Everton Football Club. Everton, again, another team, new stadium, and I think they're going to be in trouble again. I think they're going to just about stay up with Sean Dyche is just going to be doing enough for them to stay up. But I think they're going to be in for a treacherous season and a tough one at best. So I'm going Everton finishing 17th. In 16th, I'm going to go with West Ham United. And before West Ham fans start shooting at me, oh my God, we're not going down. We're not going to be in a relegation battle. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be safe. But I think European football, again, in the Europa League, it's going to be one of those years for you guys where we're going to prioritise the Europa League, and then we're going to work on that and build from that. Listen, nothing wrong with it. I think you'll get quite far in the Europa League. I think maybe the quarterfinals might happen, but that will hinder your league form, and that's my opinion. All opinions, of course. Now, 15th place, I'm going to go with Bournemouth. I'm going Bournemouth in 15th. Well, let me put it there. Why is it not letting me do that? Okay, yeah, Bournemouth in 15th. I think Bournemouth, again, another one, new manager. Might have a new manager bounce with Iraola. I think it was very harsh. They got rid of Gary O'Neill, who now is the Wolves manager. But I think Bournemouth are going to be in that there or thereabouts. I think they'll be safe. They've got a lot of quality at Bournemouth. But I think they'll finish 15th this season. They'll just be safe enough. But I think those 6 teams are going to be the 6 teams in the relegation battle. Now, 14th place, I'm going to go with Fulham. I'm going Fulham in 14th. They've just lost Mitrovic. It looks like he's going to go to Saudi Arabia. They haven't replaced him from recording. They might go in the window and record and buy someone and replace him. Does Carlos Vinicius have enough goals in him to go and save Fulham? I'm not sure. I think they'll finish there. I think they'll be safe from relegation. They're good enough to stay out of a relegation fight. But I think they'll finish in the bottom half of the table. They won't move on from what they did, and I think they'll finish 14th. Yes, that's 14th, isn't it? Yeah, so that's 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th. I'm going with Burnley. I think Vincent Kompany is going to have them playing some good football. I think they will be real battlers in the league. I think that teams aren't going to like playing against them. And I fancy them finishing 13th. I think they'll do well there. I think that's a good result for them this season. I think that is a good result for them. My next one is going to be Nottingham Forest in 12th. People will say, oh, maybe that's a bit too high for them. I think they've done well in the recruitment base. I think they've got a good team. They've got a good manager. I think they'll finish 12th this season, and that will be a very, very good season for Nottingham Forest. That is my bold prediction this season. Very bold prediction. That is in Forest finishing 12th. Or do I think, I don't know. Or do I think they'll Burnley? I don't know, actually. I'm debating to swap Fulham and Forest now. No, screw it. We keep it. We stuck there. Forest 12th. Congratulations. Great season for you guys. I think you do really well. In 11th, I'm going to go with Crystal Palace. I think they'll have a good season. Or will they? I don't know. I'm going to go Palace 11. I don't know if I've got this a lot wrong. I think maybe Fulham will be higher than them too. But I'm going to stick my neck on the line and go Crystal Palace in 11th this season. I think they'll have a solid season, but I think they will finish there or thereabouts in 11th. Oh, I'm going to get cooked if this goes completely wrong, by the way. You lot are going to absolutely roast me if this goes horribly wrong and I'm wrong. But I'm sticking my neck on the line. I'm going to go for it. Why not? My next person I'm going to go with is... and to finish 10th, I'm going to go with Brighton. And before people start going, oh my God, Brighton are going to finish higher than that. They're a great team, blah, blah, blah. They weren't correct. They are. I think they're a really, really good side. But this is a season where Brighton have to start tackling European football for the first time. And for me, I think that league position will hinder because of it. And this is a compliment to Brighton, by the way, that I've put them in 10th. Because I think they'll go far in the Europa League. I think they'll do really well in the Europa League. But I think that'll be a very, very good position for them to finish in 10th place whilst going quite far in the Europa League. So I'm going Brighton. Sorry, no, Brighton in 9th. Sorry, that's 9th. Sorry, I've put Palace. No, 10th. Sorry, that's 10th. So in 10th. In 9th place, I'm going to go with Brentford. I think Brentford are going to finish 9th. I think it'll be a very, very good season for Brentford. I think it'll be another a very strong season for them. No European football. So they're not in that sort of Brighton Villa era. So I think they're going to do well. I think they'll be the ones that capitalise whilst Brighton are in Europe. Maybe they might even sneak into the Conference League this season. But good luck. I think Brentford are going to do well. I think they'll be absolutely fine without Ivan Toney. And then when Ivan Toney comes back in January, they will move back on. 7th place. 7th place is going to... No, 8th place, sorry. 8th place is going to go to Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa are going to finish 8th. And solidly they're going to finish 8th. I think they'll be absolutely fine. They might sneak back into Europe. Again, it's another team that's in Europe that will prioritise Europe. I think Villa will genuinely prioritise Europe. This is, again, no disrespect to Aston Villa. I think they're moving definitely forward. It wouldn't shock me them winning the Europa Conference League and finishing 8th. That's my opinion. I think good luck to them. I think they'll do really well. I'm going Aston Villa, 8th place. 7th place. It's between two. I've said all along, and I've said it on streams all along, I'm going Tottenham 7th. I'm going Spurs in 7th place. And people go, why have you predicted Tottenham to finish 7th? I think if I don't want to be the one that goes and says we're going to finish in the Champions League and then we don't, I don't want to get absolutely roasted for it. But what I think is at the moment with Tottenham, we are building. And there's nothing wrong with that. We are building for the future with Postecoglou. And for me, we're going to go through a bumpy ride. I want to be wrong. I want us to be higher up the pitch, but I'm going to go higher up the table, but I'm going to go 7th because under Ange, we're building. And listen, that's not a disrespect to Tottenham and my team. I just think at the moment, we're building blocks. And we'll be back in Europe. And I tell you what, I think in the Europa Conference League, Postecoglou will do bits for us. We're not going to take it lightly. We're going to go for it. Ange Postecoglou, I support you. You're the man. Tottenham Hotspur, 7th place. Now, Europa League. Well, if we could, it's the Europa League, but I think it works in 5 in the sense of it. So it could actually mean that 7th place gets you Europa. The European space is space out. So I am going to go with, in 6th place, Newcastle. I think I'm going to go Newcastle. And I was toying between Spurs finishing 6th. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm swapping it. Newcastle are going to finish 7th. Tottenham are going to finish 6th above Newcastle. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, do you know what? Change your plan. 6th place Tottenham. Newcastle are going to finish 7th. But no disrespect to Newcastle, that isn't. Because I think they're going to go, again, another team in Europe. They're building blocks. They're going to do well they're going to do really bits in the Champions League. They're a good, well-oiled machine. So I'm going to say Newcastle 7th. Tottenham are going to finish 6th place. There we go. Big change. Now, 5th place. The big guns left. I'm going to go with Man United. Oh, I'm going Man United in 5th place. I think with Man United, they're back in the Champions League with Ten Hag. I think Ten Hag's done a really good job there, by the way. I just think at the moment now that the battle at the top is going to be so tight. I think that also would qualify them for the Champions League with the new extra fifth place. So I think Man United are going to finish 5th. They're going to be strong this season. I think the battle at the top is going to be really big. There's about 8 or 9 teams there or thereabouts. But Man United, 5th place. I think Ten Hag's going to do a very good job. Now, top 4. The amazing top 4. Who's going to finish 4th? I am going to go with... It's between two at the moment. I'm going to go with Arsenal. Now, don't shoot me, Arsenal fans. Don't shoot me. I think you'll have a very, very good season this season. I don't think you're there or thereabouts yet. But I think, again, another team back in Europe, back in the Champions League. It's about game management for you. I think you can finish anywhere in this 2nd, 3rd or 4th at the moment. I'm going to go Arsenal 4th right now. But do not shoot me, Arsenal fans. Do not shoot me. And listen, if you finish higher, good luck to you. But listen, I'm going Arsenal 4th. 3rd place was my bold prediction. And my 3rd place is going to be Chelsea. I think Chelsea, with no European football, are going to be absolutely fine and they'll be in 3rd place this season. I think they're going to finish 3rd. I think they're going to be absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm going Chelsea 3rd place. Now, 2nd place, I'm going to go Liverpool, of course. I'm going to go Liverpool because I'm thinking Man City are going to walk this title. I think Liverpool are going to go finish 2nd. They're in the Europa League this season. And I don't think it's going to hinder them. I think they've got a good enough squad. And I think that's fun, which also means that my champions are going to be Manchester City. Manchester City are going to win the league, guys. There you go. Told you. Sorted. You don't have to watch it. Man City will win the league. Liverpool 2nd. Chelsea 3rd. Arsenal 4th. I think that will be your top 4. Your top 6 will be Man United and Spurs in 6th at the moment. As I see it, I think Liverpool have recruited so well in midfield. I think they've done so well there. I think they will close the gap. And I think they'll be there or thereabouts. Listen, I could get this horribly wrong. horribly wrong. I think it'll be Man City, though. I think are going to walk it. That's going to be my obvious decision. Man City will walk the league. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't roast me too much. My table: Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, Tottenham, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Brentford, Brighton, Palace, Forest, Burnley, Fulham, Bournemouth, West Ham, Everton, Sheffield United, Luton, and Wolves. Now, guys, there you go. I will do a reaction at the end of the season, and let's see how right or how wrong I was. I hope we do well. I hope I'm wrong with Tottenham. I think we might finish higher, but I'm trying to be realistic. I think Liverpool are going to have a fighting season. I think they'll be back there or thereabouts. I think they had a dip, but I think they'll bounce straight back. Chelsea are going to be one of those. That was my bold prediction. They'll finish in the Champions League. And let me know, guys, in the comments what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think that I've got something completely wrong, if I'm delusional, stupid, or whatever. Listen, just keep it nice, keep it civil. And guys in the chat, put your put your league table in the comments below. When you watch this, I want to hear every single one of you that's watched this now in the comments. Let me know where you think each team's going to be. And we'll see who's right and who's wrong. And how about this? I will react to your comments. I'll react to your comments when I do mine and see how many people in the comments got it right and compared to mine. How about we do that? Let's smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Guys, the Premier League season starts now. Come on, let's go and enjoy it. And on that note, guys, have an amazing evening. Peace out.
And here's Kane! He sits on Tottenham's loftiest perch, beyond even the great Greaves.